Sometimes, the smallest voice in the room carries the biggest truth. It was a chilly Monday morning at Grayson Tech Industries, a company known for pushing the boundaries of engineering. Inside the towering glass building, the atmosphere was tense. The CEO, Charles Grayson, was in the conference room with his top engineers. They were gathered around a large screen showing the blueprint of the company's newest prototype, a project worth millions. But there was a problem. The machine kept overheating, and no one could figure out why. Outside the room, the janitor, Ruth, quietly pushed her cleaning cart down the hall. Her 14-year-old daughter, Emily, sat in a chair, swinging her legs and waiting for her mother to finish her shift. Emily was no ordinary teenager. She had a fascination with machines. While other kids played video games, Emily took apart old radios just to see how they worked. As Ruth mopped near the open conference door, Emily's eyes wandered to the big screen inside. She studied the blueprint for a moment, and then, softly but clearly, said, "The pressure valve is in the wrong place. That's why it's overheating." The entire room fell silent. Charles looked at her, confused, then amused. "Sweetheart," he said with a smirk, "these are complex engineering problems. Leave it to the professionals." A wave of polite laughter rippled through the engineers. Ruth blushed with embarrassment, quickly pulling Emily away. But not everyone laughed. One young engineer, David, couldn't stop thinking about what Emily had said. The placement of the pressure valve. Could she be right? That night, David stayed late. He pulled up the design and ran a simulation. His heart pounded as the results came in. Emily had nailed it. The valve placement was indeed the cause of the overheating. The next morning, David made the adjustment. The prototype ran flawlessly. The multi-million-dollar deal was saved. At the following staff meeting, Charles stood at the front of the room, holding the reworked blueprint. Ruth and Emily were there too, unsure why they had been called in. Charles cleared his throat. "Yesterday, a young lady saw what all my highly paid engineers missed. She reminded me of something important. Genius doesn't come with a title. It comes with how you see the world." Emily's eyes widened as Charles announced a company scholarship in her name, enough to fund her education in engineering. Ruth's eyes welled with tears. That day, a CEO learned a lesson money couldn't buy. Never underestimate someone because of where they come from, and never ignore a voice just because it's small.